Where are the Wildflowers for the fourth week of March 2021? This week, we're coming to you from the Mecca Hills Wilderness in the eastern Coachella Valley. And there's actually a surprising number of wildflowers out here. If you drive by on the road, the scenery here and the geology are really spectacular. There's layers of rock and conglomerate on top of each other, twisted and tilted and turned by the action of the San Andreas Fault underneath our feet. And it looks like a very barren place. But when you get out and go for a walk, you can see that the desert is not deserted. There's life everywhere here, such as this indigo bush, which is just sprouting right out of the sand. And there's a few different indigo bush species that you'll find in the Coachella Valley, but this one is one of my favorites, and one of my favorite wildflowers overall, called Emery's indigo bush, or sometimes called dyeweed. And that's one of the things that makes it my favorite. You can actually crush the flowers between your fingers, and it gives you this bright orange dye. I'm not gonna do that right now because it's wonderful and beautiful, and I don't wanna mess with it. But even if you just kind of rub the flowers between your fingers, you get little orange spots from the dye. And we've seen a really good number of other wildflowers, not in great numbers, but a great diversity. So we've seen brittlebush, Spanish needle, heartleaf suncup, California croton, cheesebush, sacred datura, Palmer's tequilia, one of the largest turtleback I've ever seen. One of the most spectacular and unique flowers that you have a chance of finding in the Mecca Hills is the Mecca Aster, which is named for the hills. It's not found anywhere else on Earth. You can only find it in those fault-caused hills in the eastern Coachella Valley. And besides being a really beautiful wildflower and unique to the Coachella Valley, it's an important wildflower because it's endangered by habitat destruction that happens here in the Mecca Hills Wilderness when people are going off-road with 4x4 vehicles and dune buggies and these sorts of things. The Mecca Aster is one of the reasons why the Mecca Hills Wilderness is protected, and it's a great reason to come out and look for wildflowers among the hills, whether you're going to Painted Canyon or Hidden Spring or exploring the wilderness alongside Box Canyon Road.